of 26. As government, since tuko tayari, we are ready to support the IBC.
Several civil society groups in Mombasa are castigating Parliament for proceeding to amend some electoral laws, accusing them of disregarding the views of the opposition. The groups say the changes are coming at a wrong time when the country is still in the middle of an electoral exercise.
Haki Africa and the Institute for Land, Governance and Human Rights are concerned and perturbed by the ongoing efforts to amend the electoral laws. In the last few days, we have witnessed spirited efforts by a section of the National Assembly to amend the electoral laws. In their efforts, they have summoned various Nairobi-based institutions, individuals, and even commissions, including the IEBC, to give their comments and/or input on the proposed amendments. Kenyans have witnessed how most of those summoned have cautioned against the proposed amendments. As cost-based organizations, we are concerned about the timing of these amendments as they come barely less than 3 weeks to the elections. In order for a level playing field, we believe electoral laws should be passed at least 6 months before any election. Further, we are deeply disturbed by how the consultations and input to the laws has been turned into a Nairobi-only affair. While we support efforts to improve any law, it must be remembered that electoral laws affect each and every voter in the country. The right to vote is to be enjoyed by every Kenyan, so it is imperative that any amendments get national input and perspective. To have the matter only debated and contributed to by Nairobi is going against the spirit of our Constitution. We remind parliamentarians that even though they come from different parts of the country, it is important that they allow their constituents to also contribute to such important amendments. Lastly, what Kenyans have learned from the Maraga ruling on the presidential petition is that election is a process. We caution parliamentarians from tainting the electoral process. These ill-timed amendments could be construed as interference with the electoral process and lead again to the nullification of the elections when they finally happen. We therefore appeal to politicians to allow logic to prevail and let the electoral legal framework continue as is without amendments. Kenyans want a credible